The new Ford nose gets nerfed before the season even started. KBM Motorsports is racing in a new series, and Thad Moffitt is running a special paint scheme to honor the king. Coming up next. What's going on, everybody? If I haven't earned your subscription, hopefully today is the day that I earn that subscription. Okay, before the season even starts, NASCAR has nerfed the Ford front end. If you're not familiar with the term nerf, it's from video games. It's when when something is too overpowered or OP and it gets made as harmless as a Nerf toy. So NASCAR has looked at the front end of the Ford nose. Well, actually, there's two schools of thought. One school of thought is NASCAR has looked at the front end of the new Ford nose and it has too much downforce, and it is going to be too much of a competitive advantage at like road courses, short tracks, stuff like that. So they are nerfing it. And the other school of thought is that if you've been watching any of the practices, Ford has been really working closely together with each other because they think that they're at a disadvantage on the super speedways this season. So it is possible that Ford sent their lawyers over to NASCAR and said, hey, can we get, a redo on this nose? Those are the two schools of thought. Which one is accurate? Who knows? Might be a little bit of truth in each, but essentially one school of thought is Ford risked it all for short tracks and road courses, and the other school of thought is NASCAR saw something they didn't like and they are nerfing it before the season starts. Either way, less than a week really for the Ford teams to adjust to this. So at this point, you got to imagine it would be some type of disadvantage, except for the fact that this next race is at a super speedway. So if they're actually taking downforce away, in theory, it would help them. So make of it what you will. I have no idea what's going on, but this is really strange. Literally right before the season starts, the new nose gets a nerf. It's bizarre to say the least. KBM Motorsports is running the ARCA Menard series with Sammy Smith this season, so they have expanded from just doing trucks to now doing trucks and ARCA. Of course, some years they also run super late models when they have a development driver, so that is a pretty cool story that KBM Motorsports is expanding, and they now have several developmental teams that you can join. LiveFast Motorsports has named its new CEO, and it is Jessica McLeod. And this might be the first female CEO of a NASCAR team that I can remember. I know we've had female owners, but I don't know if we've had a female CEO of a race car team. So this might be the first female CEO of a race car team. She has extensive history. This is BJ McLeod's wife. She has extensive history working within racing since about 2003. She's worked with basically everything from late models all the way up now to, Cup stuff. So she's got a lot of experience in the role, so this is a pretty cool story. I think this is the first female CEO of a race car team. I might be mistaken. Let me know down in the comments if I am wrong. And finally, Thad Moffitt is going to make his Truck Series debut, and he will do it in this gorgeous paint scheme. This story from John Newby at The Heavy. Thad Moffitt is about to make his NASCAR Camping World Truck Series debut in a major way. He has partnered with Remy Brothers Racing, GMS Racing, and STP for a special tribute to his grandfather, 7-time champion, Richard Petty. GMS announced the news on February 10th and confirmed that there will be a partnership with Remy Brothers Racing. Moffitt will benefit as he drives the number 43 Chevrolet Silverado for multiple races, starting with the season opening event at the Daytona International Speedway. He will make his first Truck Series start while running a scheme paying tribute to Petty's 1992 Fan Appreciation Tour. Moffitt will also wear a fire suit resembling Petty's from the 1992 Daytona 500. I am super excited to make my NASCAR Camping World Truck Series debut at Daytona in the number 43 Remy Brothers Racing Chevrolet. With team support from GMS Racing, Moffitt said in a statement, Daytona is a track that has a lot of family history, and having STP on board makes it that much more special. It truly is an honor to run the iconic STP branding on my Silverado along with my fire suit. I'm hoping to represent their longtime support of my family in a great way. And to me, that is the best looking truck that has ever been in the Truck Series. That right there is basically the paint scheme that was my first car that I pulled for when I got into NASCAR racing. So like that right there, man, that is cool to me. which this just might be a me thing, but I think this is the best looking truck that has ever graced the truck series. What's your favorite paint scheme you've seen in the truck series? Let me know down below. I might be wrong on this, but that's all I've got for you today. If you like the content, please feel free to subscribe down below. If you got a comment on anything I talked about, leave it down in the comments. I try to get to all of them, and other than that, thanks for your time. Peace.